Embracing Embracing oral cholera vaccine, the shifting response to cholera. Cholera, a rapidly dehydrating diarrheal disease, is caused by ingesting of viral cholera serograft or 139. Cholera is a disease of poverty linked to poor sanitation and a lack of potable water. Signs and symptoms. The primary symptoms of cholera are profuse diarrhea and vomiting of clear fluid. These symptoms usually start suddenly, half a day to 5 days after ingesting of bacteria. The diarrhea is frequently described as rice water in nature and may have a fishy odor. Mechanisms.
Welcome back guys. In this video tutorial we'll be talking about the mode of action of cholera toxin. We all know what cholera actually does. It actually results in the watery diarrhea, right? So it allows our intestinal cell to lose water in higher amounts as well as electrolytes in higher amounts. So it converts the membrane osmolarity. As a result of that, our intestinal cell will release more water as well as electrolytes like chloride onto the intestinal lumen. As a result of that, we lose water and our cell is getting dehydrated, right? So the process of cholera mediated toxin effect is very basic like this picture. So Vibrio cholerae is secreting the toxin. It is again an exotoxin made up with subunit A and B. It is a type of enterotoxin. I remind you, I have already talked before that the type of toxin can be neurotoxin, cytotoxin or enterotoxin. Now the example of such enterotoxin is this cholera toxin because it is acting on the enteric cells. So this toxin is having two subunits. One is A, another type is B, but it is having 5 such B subunits together and 2 such A parts linked with each other via disulfide linkages. So first what it does actually, it will attach to the membrane via B subunit, then helps the A subunit to enter inside the cell. A B subunit never enters inside because a large B subunit is only responsible for the binding of this toxin to the cholera toxin receptor. Here it is the GM1 or glycoprotein receptor is present. Then after the entrance of the A subunit, it actually converts it actually converts the cell signaling procedure inside, and the cell signaling using the G protein. Now the G protein can be cleaved here. After that, it increases the cyclic AMP concentration, then it allows the release of water and sodium ion outside as well as the chloride ions. So let's look at it in the
Prevention. A multifaceted approach based on prevention preparedness as response, along with an effective surveillance system is key for mitigating cholera outbreaks, controlling cholera in endemic areas, and reducing this.
Cholera is an intestinal infection caused by a bacteria found in dirty water, in contaminated food, or in vegetables that have been irrigated with contaminated water. If you do not have access to potable water, it is necessary to treat the water to avoid infection. If you do not have access to safe drinking water, and the water is turbid, you will need to filter it. Use a clean cloth as a sieve to strain the water. Let it stand until any residue settles to the bottom of the container. Next, boil the filtered water for a minimum of 5 minutes, allowing it to cool down in an airtight container before drinking. If you cannot boil the filtered water, a simple and economical way to treat it is by adding 6 drops of bleach or chlorine per 4 liters of water. Mix vigorously and then let it stand for 30 minutes in a clean, airtight container before using it. You can also use Aquatab pills with one tablet of 33 milligrams per 1 gallon of water, allowing the solution to rest a half hour before use. Thoroughly disinfect the drums, tanks, or containers that will store water.
Cholera vaccine. The three correlating diseases OCVs are formulation of killer B cholera cells. Two of them, Dukoral and Shackle, have been pre-qualified by the WHO for purchase by United Nations Agency. The third one, Me RCBAX, is licensed and produced exclusively in Vietnam. Dukoral vaccine for cholera. Cholera in Haiti. Only 10 months after it was a big major earthquake, Haiti is experiencing the most severe cholera epidemic of the past century. Conclusion. My conclusion is that this vaccine is very helpful for people that live in poor condition, but we can also do many things in order to prevent this affection. Thank you.